I'd like everyone to take their seats, and we'll call the subcommittee to order. We'll try to get started here. I expect Mr. Gibbs in just a minute. Welcome this morning to the House Committee on Transportation and Infrastructure hearing on subject restoring jobs, coastal viability, and economic resilience in the Gulf of Mexico, H.R. 3096, the Resources and Ecosystems Sustainability, Tourist Opportunities, and Revived Economies of the Gulf States Act of 2011. I see they have scheduled today 3 panels. The first one will be members of Congress, and I'd like to welcome them. As I said, Mr. Gibbs will be here shortly, but I wanted to go ahead and, in the interest of time, get this hearing started. The order of business will be opening statements by members of our panel, and then we'll hear from the members who have requested to testify this morning. First, let me say that I was approached by many members, and you'll hear from some of them today, to enlist my support for the measure which I described, and I won't take a half hour to recite the title of the bill again, but in listening to members and in my position as chair of the committee, I understand their concerns in trying to make their states and the areas they represent whole. The oil spill incident that we had in the Gulf was a horrendous tragedy, impacting lives dramatically, hurting economies, destroying some of the ecosystem, and doing damage to the economies in the whole region and the United States. The bill that's been crafted, and there have been several proposals I've heard dividing up any awards that may result here from litigation, are crafted primarily, I think, right now to the benefit of the Gulf states who secured, or rather endured, the primary damage. I thought what it would be best to do is to, rather than lend my support to a particular measure or division of some of those awards at this point, was to hear everyone out in open forum. And I hope to accomplish that, and we can hear from the members, and they can provide for the record and for what I hope to be a fair resolution of whatever proposal we come up with, their viewpoint, and express their concerns on behalf of their constituencies. I, in turn, hold the position of chair of the committee, and somebody has to represent. Even though I represent one district in Florida out of right now 25, someone has to represent the people of the United States in this division again, and try and this attempt to make everyone whole, including the people of the United States. So it's my hope that we can take from this testimony a good assessment of who has met their obligations and first of all, trying to make folks whole after a very difficult situation. And then if there is a division of any award, that it be done fairly and equitably, both among those impacted and on the basis of the damage they sustained or that they have not been made whole for. It's been our intent in the committee to try to ensure that those responsible for the spill are held accountable, and it falls on them to, again, make whole and repair as best they can the damage, and and also compensate the United States and the taxpayers for the cost incurred. So that's the purpose of today's hearing, and I appreciate members coming before us, and we'll try to sort this out as best we can and be fair and equitable to all parties, including the United States taxpayers who absorbed a great deal of cost and also took on the responsibility for managing the cleanup and other very expensive enterprises for which the United States probably has not been made whole. So with that, those comments, let me yield.